Hey y'all, it's Alex at the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, not a big deal. That just means you are catching the replay, okay? So when you pop on, say hey and comment the word November, and I will send you all of the info and supply list of what I'm using tonight, okay? So we've got our sled here. Y'all, look how cute this little sled is. I went ahead and I painted my sled. I went ahead and painted my sled in eucalyptus, and I went and did all these parts first because we're going to do some crackle down here. So let's get started. And we're going to use our club transfer tonight. We're going to use this guy. Hi, Angelica. Hi, guys. All right, so we are going to do crackle. We're going to use our crackle medium. So I'm going to use just some brown acrylic paint, y'all, nothing fancy. Because you're not going to see a ton of this, so it doesn't need to be like perfect or like the perfect color, you know. I just was going for a brown. Hi, Colleen. When y'all pop on, say hey, y'all. Don't be shy. We are doing a club project tonight. I realized, y'all, that I've only crafted with this club once this month, which is just insane to me because I had all these ideas and they just didn't happen. So hopefully I can sneak in maybe one more club project before the end of the month. Hi, Louise. Hi, Bambi. Hi, guys. Miss Leona, how are you doing? I've not seen you on in a hot second. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I know I was on last night, but some of y'all didn't shop the live sale. We did have a live sale last night, so it was transfers. So you can still shop the live sale from yesterday up until tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I'll no longer be checking comments. But if you are just popping on, comment the word November. We are using the club transfer this month, tonight. Hi, Darlene. Thank you for sprinkling. Y'all, do me a huge favor, hit the heart button and sprinkle the video if you can. That helps me out tremendously when y'all do that. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Miss Sue. And when you comment the word November, you will get a message from me with a bunch of different buttons that you can press. Just click on those buttons and go through and see what info you can find. Mine was good. Hi, Miss Becky. Mine was really good. It was kind of nice just to kind of unplug for like a week. So, all right. So let's get this completely dry. Hi, Rachel. You love the sled craft. So I hope you love this one. I'm hoping, y'all, that the colors are going to work. Oh, no, Miss Debbie. So if you're not getting the notification, sometimes my little notification system unenrolls people. So if it did, or if you want to sign up to get like a message when I go live, it'll just be through Facebook Messenger. You will comment the word November, and in that first message, there'll be a button in there that says Get Live Notices. Click on that and then just answer the questions. But I am going to try another way, maybe tomorrow. That might work a little bit better. Thank you for sprinkling. Thanks, y'all. I'm anxious to see December color of the month. I know, me too. Some of my friends and I were talking about it today. We're kind of hoping for like a bright shimmer red. What colors? This is just brown acrylic paint. I'm going to use crackle medium, so I just wanted to use acrylic paint and maybe some chalk paint to do this. So yes, I am loving it. I sure am. I haven't cut anything like large yet because I'm still going through my smaller sheets of wood. So hi, Sharon. All right, so I'm using home decor crackle medium. Now here's the thing, you can do this with Mod Podge or like Elmer's glue. I personally have not had the best luck with those items to get the crackle method, but I have found that the crackle medium works pretty well. But you want to put this on pretty generously. And then remember, the way that you paint it on is the way that it's going to crackle. So since I'm going from top to bottom, that's the way my cracks are going to go. If I wanted them to go a different way, if I wanted to go opposite, like horizontal lines, I would do side to side. But you do want to put a thick layer of this on, get it all over, cover it up, Now it does take a little bit to dry. Vaseline, ooh, Vaseline. Ooh, I didn't think about doing the chippy method. We could have done that. I have not tried, I've tried the Elmer's glue thing, and y'all, it just didn't work for me. Like, I tried it like several times, and it just didn't work for me. Hi, Nancy. All right, so let's get this dry, and then we're gonna go on top with just some white chalk paint. So, there is that. And here's the long part, is getting all of this completely dry. I have never used Crackle. Girl, I like the look of Crackle. It's not for everybody, but okay, so the way that it works is that as it dries, it's already cracking, okay, but it's clear. But when I go in to paint my top coat, as that dries, you'll start to see the cracks. The thing with like the Elmer's glue, the thing that I heard was that it, you kind of have to do it while the glue is still wet, or I don't know. It just didn't work. But if the glue works for you, then do it that way. But this needs to be completely dry before we go in and put our top coat on, okay? If you are just popping on, say hey. It sure is, Miss Leona. If you comment the word November, and then that message that I send you, there'll be a button that says supply list. Click on supply list, and then another message will pop up, and there will be a button that says wood cutouts. Just click on that and it'll take you. Once painted the carousel horse and stand and use the three. What's the 3-step Crackle method? Ooh, what is that about? Hi, Dee. Ooh, okay, so Mod Podge does work, Miss Jan. See, everybody on my live was telling me to do it while it was still wet, and it just wasn't working. So maybe I need to give it a try after it's completely dry. Maybe I need to try that. You're welcome, Miss Leona. Y'all, I hope this works. Because I feel like normally I see cracks in it, and I don't see them. But I know it'll be all good. It'll be fine. All right. Get this completely dry. Hi, Diane. And if you did purchase stuff from the live sale last night, all invoices have been sent out. So all invoices have been sent out. Just make sure you check your message request, not your message request, your spam folder. Because a lot of times, for whatever reason, my invoice emails go there. And if you still can't find it, just send me a message and I can send you a link. Oh, I appreciate you. I love that y'all come on here and hang out with me, and chat with me and share my video and comment. Even if you're just a silent watcher, I appreciate y'all so much. I would not be able to do this without you. Rose paint, Crackle medium, and oh, yep. So that's kind of exactly what I'm doing, Miss Debbie. All right, here we go, y'all. This part I always get nervous about because I'm always afraid that it's not going to show up. How much is this? How much is what? The cutout? Or like the entire project? All right, so we're going to go in with white chalk paint. And the cutout is 17. It is 9 inches wide by 14 inches tall, and there's several different pieces to it. All right, so the thing that I have learned is you don't want to like keep going over it when you're doing your top coat. You want to try to cover it as much as you can and do the least amount of strokes as possible. And I feel like I'm not doing a great job of demonstrating that. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Kristen. And I'm not really worried about it being perfect because we want it to crackle. And I'm going to put a round on top of it. So if it's not perfect, it's all good. All right. So we're going in on top with our white chalk paint, and it is cracking. It is, y'all. It worked. Now, the thicker that you put that crackle medium on, the thicker your cracks will be. And I feel like I did really small. I didn't put it on very thick, as much as I should have. But, all right, let's dry. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be absolutely like bam in your face with cracks. Woo, y'all. This is pretty. So let me show y'all. So as it's drying, it cracks, or the cracks start to show. So y'all see how the cracks are really little? That's because I didn't put, hi Miss Connie, I didn't put the crackle medium on very thick. I did it at the top, but I did kind of keep the same thickness towards the bottom. And I'll show y'all what I mean here in a second. But let's get this dry. Oh yeah. Woo, y'all, this is pretty. I'm always so amazed with the crackle medium. Let me know in the comments, have y'all tried the crackle method? The crackle method? Whether that's Mod Podge, the glue, the crackle medium. Let me know in the comments if you have tried it. Alright, so let me show you. So up here at the top in that center is where I put the crackle medium on really, really thick. So I got bigger cracks, whereas towards the middle and the bottom, it's smaller cracks, which it's not the end of the world, y'all. But I think I'm gonna do that on the bottom because we're gonna cover it up with our circle that we're gonna put our snowman on. Hi, Laura. Oh, Laura, I totally meant to message you back. I know you said you forgot to use your $5 coupon. So I can refund you $5 or you can save it and put it towards another purchase. Up to you. You just let me know. You use glue. Miss Leona, you got to try it, girl. I love this stuff. All right, let's hit it with the dryer a little bit more. Like this. And then I'll kind of show y'all what I'm thinking. But we got to make sure that everything is dry, even the back, because y'all know me. I'll put something down and I'll get paint where I don't want it. So I'm just going to go in with the baby wipe, wipe all that up, because we're going to put it on our sled. I'm going to show y'all, but let me dry it really quickly. Hi guys, if you are just popping on, say hey. We just did the crackle method. So this is what it kind of turned out. Really like it. All right, so here is our sled. Okay. Oh Lord. Y'all, I'm still getting paint everywhere. Anytime I use white or black, it just gets absolutely everywhere. All right, so what do we think? Hi Linda, hi Dewey. What do y'all think about the white and then the brown is just kind of settled behind it? If I save it, I might forget about it. So you want me to go ahead and give you the $5 off? You just let me know. All right, so put this down like so. And then we're gonna put our snowman right here. So we're not gonna use the entire transfer. We're gonna see how this turns out, y'all. I was a little nervous about the color choice. That's where I always struggle, like always. Okay, put this over here. And then we are going to use our club transfer. So this is the transfer of the month. You get this by joining club. You can only get this if you're a club member or a designer. So you can't just go on the website and purchase that transfer by itself. So club is just a subscription and it's $21.99 a month. And you get this, a squeegee your first month, and then 3 paste packets. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Doreen. I've not seen you in a hot second, my friend. All right, let's wax. So we're gonna wax our surface because we painted. So my waxes, I always tell y'all this, but inevitable if I don't say it, someone's gonna ask. I heat my wax up in this jar because this, for whatever reason, this jar is a little bit flaky. And so kind of getting it warmed up and back to that liquid state helps kind of smooth it out. Okay. All right. Get it out there. And there we go. Okay. Now we are going to fuzz like so. All right. Add a little bit of lint to the back, and then we are going to add our transfer. Hi, Lois. Y'all, I feel like I have not crafted in what seems like forever. It's been cool here today. Like, I walked outside to take some trash out, and it was like surprisingly cool. Okay, so I am just worried about putting my snowman on here. Hi, Robbie. Hi, Shauna. So I'm trying to decide. No, we might have to leave off the bird. And I think we're just going to be able to fit this entire snowman on here. Hold on. Yeah. All right, we're going to push down. Make sure it's completely flat 55. I haven't crafted in forever, not you. Oh, what is it? Oh. I will show y'all December's club more toward the end. Have you been? I have been. I sure have been. I've been getting caught up on orders. So one of the big reasons why I got the bigger machine was because it's a lot faster than my 2 Glowforges. And honestly, I was having a really hard time keeping up with orders. And I just didn't like that y'all were having to have a long wait period. That just bothered me. And so that was a big reason why I got it. So that way I was able to get orders out faster and then also be able to offer bigger stuff because y'all are loving the cutouts and I love to share them with y'all. All right, so we just took our white paste. We're gonna cover this. We covered it up and I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna pick up all that extra paste that's sitting on top. Okay, be careful. Remember when I put the red in there by accident? I'm gonna just try to work around that. It's cold here in PA where I'm calling for single. Ooh. Oh, that is not fun. See, like cold here in Texas for me is like 40s. I don't do that. All right, let me lay this over here. Let's spray it. Hi, Pamela. Let's spray it and I'll show y'all what we have. Look, he fits perfectly. Really pretty. 29. Ooh. So y'all, if you are just hopping in, comment November. You'll get the link to everything I'm using. Ooh, y'all, this would be really pretty if we did the sled in brown. And you could do the background in white. Like paint the background white and then do your snowman. Like actually paint it. Like the watercolor method that I showed y'all. All right, so let's close this up and y'all, where did I put it? All right, let's put this on here. Let's just check it out. We are gonna add some greenery and a bow, so don't y'all worry. So here's what we have, okay? But what I am gonna do is y'all notice on the sides how my hot mess self got paint on the sides. I personally don't like the look of that. So I'm gonna take my black marker and I am just gonna go around the edges. Ooh, and I got black on there where I didn't want it. Let me see if I can wipe it up. Oh, y'all. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lord. I'm just making it worse. There we go. It's fixed. So I'm just gonna go around the edges, maybe a little bit more carefully. That way I can make those black. If that doesn't bother you, then don't do it. I just think, personally, it makes the piece look a little bit more finished. All right, here we go. Alrighty, so let's clean our transfer really quickly. All right, so I did put my transfer over here on a bath mat. I'm using water and a board eraser. We're gonna clean this off, and we just clean the front and the back. And then we are gonna add some greenery in a bow. And my bow is kind of rose gold, snowflake gold, and then we've got some eucalyptus type color, which we may not even use. I know, Miss Diane. I mean, it's been a hot second since I've had paint on my face. That happened quite a while ago where like 3 lives in a row, I got paint on my face. All right, so I'm just going back through, making sure it's nice and cleaned out. It looks good. We're gonna put this to the side, and let's put this back on our backer sheet. So I'm putting it sticky side up. There's a yellow side and a white side. You wanna do the white side. Hi, Tracy. You wanna do the white side to the sticky side. Yeah, I got my bath mat just from Walmart. But if you need, hi Olivia, if you need Laura some board erasers, just let me know. I got you, girl. All right, y'all. I feel like I'm doing a million things at once. Let's turn on our hot glue gun. But first, it'll be helpful if I have one that's charged. We're gonna put this to the side, and let's kind of start playing with the ribbon and the greenery. Okay, so I got my greenery off of Amazon. I don't know which one we're going to use, so let's check it. Okay, and if we like it, I will link them in my Amazon storefront. I forgot to do that. So I'm kind of leaning more towards the snowy vibe. Ooh, I love this. I love this. Oh, and it's just getting all over me. Yes, you can send me a board eraser in my order. Yes, I'll just invoice you for the board eraser, and I'll just add it onto your order. Alrighty. Ooh, that might be a little too big. What do y'all think? Is that a little too big for our surface? Yes, I will. Send me a message, Miss Colleen, and I will send you the link as soon as I hop off of here. Do we think this is too large? What do y'all think? All right, so we're gonna use this ribbon that I got from Sam's. I think this came last year, kind of. We can cut some of it down. We'll see. Some people like the big greenery, and some people don't. So if you don't like the big greenery, that's a-okay. Overlap at the top, yeah. Okay, Miss Sharon, just actually send me a message, because y'all, I'll forget. I will forget. I'm not even gonna act like I'll remember. Oh my goodness. What the heck, Alex? I know. So I saw that I was gonna do like a blue theme sled, but I didn't have the right ribbon. Ooh, y'all, this is pretty. Check it out. And the center is like rose gold. I got it from Amazon. Are you making this a kit or just the cutouts? It's just the cutouts because I can't put the club transfer as a kit. You have to be a club member in order to get the snowman. But I did put the link up in my VIP group. If you want to purchase I don't even think we need this. If you want to purchase the sled, or I can just invoice you for the sled, whichever works for y'all. All right, let's try. I don't think we need this one, but let's test it and see. Okay. So these ribbons came from Sam's last year. And y'all, believe it or not, I found them in my car today. I forgot I even had them. All right. And this one, ooh, this one has a little bit of gold, like a gold shine to it. So just the first ribbon, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, Miss Kimberly. Miss Kimberly, just send me a message and I will send you an invoice. Hi, Marcy. Yeah, I think just the first ribbon is all we need. Yeah. Should we do double bow? Or just one? Hi, Haley. Make it a little bit longer. Gives me a little bit more room to play. What do y'all think? A single bow? I think just a single. All right, let's glue all of our pieces together. Just one. See, Miss Judy and I are on the same page tonight. All right, so we did the crackle method on this. If you didn't see that, I am gonna use just my hot glue. I don't intend to put this outside, but you can. I would just use a different kind of glue, like Stick Fast or Eileen's Tacky Glue or Gorilla Glue. Up to you. All right, turn this over. Single, okay. Get this on here. This is the only reason I don't like the hot glue is because it's like a race to get it on and lined up before it dries. Okay, there's that. And then we're gonna put this in the center. Okay, now the cutouts do come with everything that you see. So the sled and the circle, they're not separate. All right, so let's see up here. And let's make our bow and then we can, I know, I'm surprised I didn't burn myself. Let's see if we can make this work. Okay. It needs to be bigger. A little bit bigger. And we'll cut the ends here in a second. Bigger. Don't forget the other, oh, thank you. I would have totally left that off. Miss Debbie, girl. All right, y'all, hang out till the end. We are gonna do a giveaway for $5 off cutouts. Yeah. So you do have to be on in order to win, and the more that you comment and interact, the more likely you are to win. I just picked somebody from the comments. All right. Y'all, this ribbon is so pretty. Like, I really like it. And I even thought, and I should have done it, as like my background, instead of the brown, I had like a copper color, but I didn't know if the metallic copper would work. Thanks, Olivia. All right. Oh, heck. Let's cut this. Cut that. And let's glue on our other piece that I forgot. Now you could totally paint this a different color if you wanted. I thought, let's just keep it all the same. Thank you. Miss Colleen, the easiest thing I found, like to make like a simple bow, is to take your ribbon, right? And kind of make the cancer awareness ribbon. So you make the cancer awareness ribbon, right? And then the back part, you'll bring down and then you'll scrunch. That is how, like, the easiest way I found to make like a simple bow. Oh no, Miss Dolores, make sure you're signed up for notifications. I know that other people are having a hard time. Hi, Crafty Queens. Oh my goodness. You're welcome. And my bow, I didn't really tie it in the center like I should have, but it's fine. All right, so here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna turn this around. Oh, and Miss Colleen, ask some of the people who have been here from the beginning. They know that it took me a while. Oh my goodness, Miss Donna, it seems to be that's the trend that I've been hearing tonight. So do me a huge favor. If you want to sign up for live notifications, or you're not sure if you're not getting it anymore, do me a favor, comment the word November, okay? And when you do that, my page will send you a message. And in that first message, there'll be a button that says Get Live Notices. Click on that and then answer the questions. But I know something's going on with my little robot, so. Okay, do we think, I'm gonna cut the tails of the ribbon, but do we think the greenery is too big? I feel like it's too big. Oh, I use eucalyptus. Eucalyptus as the background. Maybe if I put them higher, it won't look, oh yeah, let's do that. I think higher. I could, no, not too big. Looks long now, I like it a little too big. Okay, well, I'm gonna put them more towards the top, and I think that'll kind of help and kind of make angle them down, like make them like a V. But I'm trying to find my wire cutters, and I think they are in the other room. Imagine that. They're not in here. Darn. Okay. We're just gonna try to cut these with some regular old scissors. Thank you. I don't think this is gonna work. Darn it, y'all. Okay. Oh, it worked. Now, word to the wise is if you get these, the flocked ones, they shed like crazy. There we go. All right, the scissors cut them. I just had to kind of start the cut, and then I bent the wire and it came right off. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. Let's just double check. Let me make sure. I think I like it. All right, here we go. Hot glue. And let's just hot glue this down. Hi, Kira. Thank you. Thank you so much for the stars. I so appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's see. Greenery is great. Maybe trim down the bow. Yeah, Miss Brenda, I'm going to make the tails a little bit shorter. I would use some berries to the greenery. Oh, that's a good idea. I know I bought some. Ooh, I know I bought some recently because I had that idea. Where those berries are, I have no idea. That's a really good idea though. I will post the link for the green, they are inside. Can you hear them walking around? I will post the link for the greenery. Miss Sheila, I cut the sled. I make it. I will put the link to the greenery in my VIP group. I got it off of Amazon. Now I feel like I angled them down too much. Now I think my bow is too big. I think my bow's too big. We gotta make it smaller. Thank you, Miss Sheila. If you want to get the sled, you can comment VIP and join my free group. It's posted in there, or you can comment November. And then when you get the message, click on supply list. And then when you get the next message, click on wood cutouts. And the link is right there to my website. Does all the material come with the sled? No. The only thing that comes with the sled are the cutouts. All right, let's see if I can make this. Yeah, that's better. That is better. Okay, so bow, right? It's flat. I have the pattern side down. I am going just to crisscross my bow so it looks like the cancer awareness ribbon. Okay, the wider it is, the bigger your loops are going to be. The smaller it is on top, the smaller your loops are going to be. Okay, then you're going to bring in your back piece and line it up to the back and then scrunch. But I think I made mine, no, I like that size. What is the VIP group? It is just a free group. I do sales in there. If I find something like in my craft room that's for sale, or like retired stuff, I throw it in there. I also put all my kits and bundles in there. So a lot of times, not tonight, but a lot of times when you see me using cutouts, I will bundle or like have like a create your own kit bundle in the VIP group. That way you're not having to go to 2 different websites to order like the transfer or the colors and then the cutout. I put it in there. You'll just have to wait a little bit longer to get all your stuff because a lot of times I do have to order. Like if you order a transfer or a color and I have to order it. But that way you're only paying 1 shipping price instead of 2. I do giveaways in there from time to time, but it's free. You can join and just check it out. And if you don't like it, you can leave. I don't mean that in a rude way. I realized as soon as I said that, that kind of sounded like a jerky saying. All right, we're gonna dovetail. You can do angled if you want. After the holiday, are you going to restart having a craft night? I don't know. The craft night for club members never really turned out great. I don't know. I'll have to rethink that, Miss Marcy. Maybe we just do like a craft night in the VIP group. I don't know. All right. I think it needs, I feel like the greenery's up too high. What do y'all think? Does that look okay? Do we like that? I don't know. All right, we're just gonna glue it. Looks great. Thank you. I'm pushing these wires over here. Any berries? Oh, let me look. I don't think they're over here. I think they're in, I know I bought some. I just don't remember where I put them. They're in my another room. I know where they're at now that I think about it. But what you could do is go in with the little berry sprigs, which would be really cute. Maybe what I'll do, this is what I'll do. I will glue this together and then I will go find the berry sprigs, put them in, and I'll put a finished picture up in my VIP group. But I'm just gonna sneak them right into the side of like where the loops are, okay? So I'm gonna do that as soon as I hop off of here. I'll go find those and add them if I can find them. I'm pretty sure I know where they're at. And I think that'll make it look a little bit more finished. Go get them, we'll wait. Well, I don't know exactly. I'm pretty sure I know where they're at, but I don't know exactly. And I don't want to make a wait, like with a blank screen. Do you want me to go look? I can go look. Y'all tell me. I can go look like real quick. Or I'll just post a finished picture. But go look. Love it. What do y'all think? I think the red will make it look really good. All right, so you sound like me. I buy something. Okay, let me go look really quickly. Hold on, y'all. Look at the background. find them, y'all. The bag that I thought they were in, they're no longer in there. So I'll look a little bit more, and I know I have some, but definitely the berries would look really, really cute. Oh, thank you, Miss Kira. That is so nice of you. Oh, let's see. You need the sled. Hi, Tisha. Y'all, I got a breath. I couldn't find them just where I thought they were, so I'll have to do a little bit of digging, but once I find them, I'll put them on and I'll post a picture over in the VIP group. But you can get this, you can get the cutouts, all of that good stuff in my VIP group. And if you want to sign up for club, y'all, if you want to sign up for club, comment November, and in that first message, there'll be a link for you to sign up. You can't believe some of the people that go live. Hi, Joanne. Yeah, so there it is, y'all. Join my free VIP group. You can comment VIP and I'll send you the message. And then I'll also link the flocked greenery in my VIP group as well. Just give me a little, like 10 minutes and I'll be over there, okay? It is not, Miss Lisa. You can sign up until today, until the end of the month. But December 1st, if you sign up on December 1st, you won't get this one. So you have to sign up before December 1st. Thank you. I do have the December, but it's in the other room. So I will bring it out and I'll show y'all tomorrow, okay? All right, y'all. There it is. I'm going to go find the berries and add them. But I will see y'all back tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me. Ooh, let's pick our winner. I totally forgot. Let's pick a winner. I'm trying to hop off before doing a giveaway. So the way that our giveaways work is you hit the heart button, sprinkle the video if you can, just means to share, and then just comment. And I will pick a winner in the comments to win $5 off towards a cutout order. And don't forget to go check out the live sale from yesterday. It's all transfers, and there's some retired surfaces. Like I have the snowflakes and the stars. They're all just sitting right here. And the trees, those are all in the live sale. So go check that out. All right, here we go. Let's pick a winner. Thank you, y'all. Thanks, guys. I think the berries would look really cute too. Can you add the cut? Yes, Miss Robbie, just send me a message because I'll forget. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Miss Kira Vinson. Kira Vinson. Kira Vinson. Miss Kira, if you're here, say here. That way, there you are, Miss Kira. Thanks for hanging out. Miss Kira, do me a huge favor. Send a message to the page saying, hey, I won. And then I will send you the info about how to claim your prize and your code, okay? All right, y'all. I'm going to go find those red berries. I'm going to go find them, and I'll post a picture up in the VIP group, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your night, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye, guys.